Yeah. What's one thing you wish older generation understood about faith journey?
I'll say to like really sum it up, to question is not to disrespect, you know? That's the
Mm.
main thing I feel like,
To
to
question is not to disrespect.
yeah, I
Ooh
feel like the
boy.
biggest sign of respect is to question somebody. Like I feel like okay, like let's say I'm talking to somebody and I don't respect them. They telling me something. I don't agree with it, but I don't care. I'm like, okay, uh-huh, uh-huh. And I go on with my day, forget about it. To ask somebody a question shows that you believe in their intelligence enough to hear why they think the way they think. And I feel like, what is it? The older generations have been taught in a way, again, maybe to enforce that religious indoctrination, that you cannot question anything. You just get what you get and you don't get upset. But then you get what you get and you don't get upset. It's the same mindset that's led to countless years and years and years of hardship for people. Countless years of people living in pain, living in strife, living in suffering, because they've been taught that, well, this is just what I get. This is just what it is. And I just must take it. And so when you ask them a question, it's like, are you asking me a question? That's just how it is. Don't ask me a question. Just do what I say. And I feel like that there's such a weird dissonance there. There's so much pain because I feel like for them, it can maybe stem from a place of never given the being free to question themselves. Not being given the right to question others. So for them to feel questioned, it's like, oh God, you don't do that. Don't do that. It's uncomfortable. Don't question. But it's
Yeah.
like, no, questioning you is me trying to understand why you think the way you think.
Yeah.
Taking it back to my relationship again with my girl. Oh my goodness, I know. Oof. Like something.
Well, you guys get married in the future because this interview is gonna be on the internet for a long time.
That's the plan.
Okay, so shout
So,
out to Nana.
shout out to Nana. But something that we've always talked about is like something that sometimes we get in a little bit of a head, but it's like, why do I ask so many questions? I had to over explain and explain is I ask questions because I want to understand. I never ever want to live a life where I do something just because I was told to do it. Because there's nothing in doing that will compare to doing something because I choose to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if love is choice, then I have to know what I'm choosing. There's a
Yeah.
certain amount of faith in that, okay, you can't know everything. Obviously, you can't know everything. That's where the gamble comes in. But you need to also understand why the person does what they do so that you can also help them through it or you can understand them as a character.
Mm.
I'm not disrespecting you and I'm asking you about your decisions and questioning your motives and questioning why you do this and saying
Mm.
that, hey, maybe there's better ways to do it. I'm doing it because I genuinely believe that, hey, we can help each other. But I need to ask you a couple questions to see where your head is at. And something I've found is that a lot of times there's moments where we don't know why we're doing what we're doing, or we find it hard to articulate because it's not something we've thought about all that much. And
Yeah.
just talking it out with each other and just really giving insight to each other as a person and to give character,
Yeah.
because I can
Wow.
never fully understand you, but help me to.